What's going on, guys? My name is Aaron, or XrayCosmo, and welcome back to another Overwatch video. So I'm sure you have all heard the sad news we received yesterday. As of recording, Jeff Kaplan has left the Overwatch team and Blizzard as a whole. Now, if you play Overwatch, you definitely know who this is, but if you don't, he is the game director of Overwatch and practically the face of Overwatch. Now, we got this letter from Blizzard on the Overwatch website, which I'm not going to read in this video because it's like a normal corporate stuff, but I'll leave the link in the description if you want to read the whole thing. But in short, what it had said is that Jeff is leaving and new leadership will be transitioning in. And that new leadership is Aaron Keller. And as we can be sad for Jeff, we can also look on the bright side of this for Aaron Keller and see how he's going to be as a game director. We saw him speaking at BlizzCon this year, and you can tell he's passionate about the game, so I'm not too worried in that aspect, but in a completely different section of worries on my part is the future of Overwatch 2. Now, I saw a tweet, and I'm going to put it up on the screen right now, and it says, "To me, as a developer, Jeff leaving Blizzard is a terrible sign. He described Overwatch 2 to be their baby, same as every dev does with his big project. Having a baby like this will not let you stop until you're finally done. Him leaving his baby behind sounds very bad for me." Now, I think this tweet is very important because he did say it was his baby, and my man really just said abandoned ship, left to get some milk, and just isn't coming back. I don't think he's coming back to Blizzard. There's no chance it's happening, and I do think this has been in the works for a while, considering how much time Aaron Keller had speaking at BlizzCon, but I'm getting off track now that we have no idea why Jeff left this, and it's all really speculation. But there's really only two reasons in my mind why he would leave. The first one is positive. Overwatch 2 is doing great. He thinks they're getting along well and it can be finished under new leadership, and he wanted to retire. Then there's the negative. And this is what I think might have happened personally. Now, if you guys didn't know, there's been a lot of people saying Jeff is for the people, and I believe that fully. I think he really cared for Overwatch and us, the consumer, and he fought for the consumer. And I think Activision stepped in and wanted money. I think that Jeff, being in a very big position in Blizzard, had large disagreements, especially since Overwatch 2 is going to be completely, and I mean completely, monetized in Overwatch. I mean Battle Pass, microtransactions. If you don't think there's going to be microtransactions in Overwatch 2, I'm sorry, but you're just delusional. There's no way that's not happening. Blizzard wants money. They're still a company, and we can't forget that. I don't want to compare it to anyone specific, but take politicians for example. We see a lot of shitty politicians, but then there's always that golden goose who's for the people, and then the other politicians lie and do whatever they want to take them down. In this case, the dirty video game corporates. And we see that a lot of the time now in gaming, that these companies just want money, and Jeff was the golden goose. They snapped his neck, it's over. Now, this is not me saying that Aaron Keller is super corporate and not like Jeff at all. I think he cares a lot, but like the tweet said, why would Jeff just abandon ship? It's all very confusing, especially in regards to the state of Overwatch 2, but what does this mean? Will this affect Overwatch 2? Will this affect the release date, etc.? I think maybe the release date for Overwatch 2 will be a little rushed now since Jeff is gone, since Jeff has always been for waiting, and there are a load of questions I have involved with Blizzard and kind of what I think putting their fists down to get the game out as fast as possible. I'm sure a lot of you know with Overwatch isn't like Call of Duty or Fortnite, at least dev-wise. When you think about COD, they release a game every year, and for the last 7 years I've played COD at least. Only 2 or 3 of them have been good out of 7 games. And for Fortnite, everything is monetized, and me, and I'm sure a lot of you too, have been sucked into that monetization system completely. When I say I've spent hundreds, I mean hundreds of dollars on Fortnite. It's a free game, and I've spent hundreds of dollars on it. That's how, I wouldn't say good their monetization system is, but it shows you what type of consumers gamers are, because it's not good. And recently, I'm getting off topic, but recently I've been getting sucked into Valorant too, and it's just their monetization systems, the microtransactions, you pay what they want, and I think that is a very, very big problem. I paid $35 for a gun skin. A gun skin. In Fortnite, I've paid, like I said, hundreds of dollars for skins that don't do anything. And Overwatch, obviously, like, you've seen my streams. If you have seen my streams, I pay for loot boxes. I buy loot boxes, but that's for the content. It's not to get better in the game. If I really wanted to, I could just grind it out. And I think that's the beauty of Overwatch, is that you can just grind out and nothing will happen. Like, it stays the same. You don't have to spend any extra money to get extra content. You don't have to spend extra money to get heroes. And I think that's a very important part of Overwatch, is that we don't have to pay for any of that stuff, unlike other games. Now, in games like Siege or Valorant, they have to pay for their heroes, and you can get them through the grind, but that's very tedious a lot of the time. And obviously, like I said, I'd rather have the grind than pay for it, but I think it's better when we just receive all of it at once. Like, I don't know about you guys, but let me know that in the comments below, your opinion on that. And another thing I like so much about Overwatch is we didn't have updates just to get updates out. The devs took their time and made it good, unlike games that I mentioned before, like Fortnite. The community's always pissed at them, and there's nothing they can really do because they are for money, unlike Jeff. We have never had anything in Overwatch unfinished, and there's never been monetization shoved in our face in any moment, at least in my opinion. I know some people will disagree, but you don't have to buy loot boxes, and it's not shoved in your face. They're not telling you to buy loot boxes to get certain things. Now, I'm sure this new leadership is going to be great, and Aaron will fill Jeff's shoes perfectly, but it's still change. Change is scary, and the bar is set pretty high. So it's also going to be awkward having to say Aaron instead of Jeff now every time a dev update comes out, because like I said, it's change, but my name is also Aaron. So we're starting off on a good foot. All Aarons are pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So I have very high expectations. I hope Aaron goes and makes those expectations way higher than they should be, and I hope I get to talk to him eventually one day. I'm really sad that I never got to talk to Jeff. I'm really sad that I only started making videos now, because I think if I did make him a really long time ago, I would have gotten to speak to Jeff eventually in some point in my life, which I think would be awesome. I've never done anything like that, but hopefully that's the case with Aaron Keller and Overwatch 2. Maybe I'll get to speak to him, and maybe even like a little interview for a video like those other Overwatch YouTubers do. So I'm super excited for what's to come. Let me know what you guys think of all this in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like. It helps the channel out a lot. And if you want more gaming content and news, hit that subscribe button and that bell so you can see all my videos when they first come out. Also, if you want a shout out at the end of the video, leave a comment and you can get picked for that. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. A lot more videos to come. I know I've been slacking a little bit recently, but trust me, we have a lot more videos to come. So thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.